Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Coping with Life, Disabled and Mentally Ill. I am your host, Scott. On this week's episode, I am remembering Bray Wyatt, who passed away a couple days ago from a heart attack. He was 36 years old. I like wrestling. Never met him. I have seen him live on a few occasions. The WrestleMania 32 bit with John Cena and The Rock. Initially with The Rock, and then at WrestleMania 33, I got to see him face Randy Orton, who won the match. I've seen him wrestle with Matt Hardy. You know, the gimmick of Bray Wyatt or Husky Harris or whoever it may be, it was something special. Just like his song has, he had the whole world in his hands. That's what he did. He captivated the audience. And like the other person who passed away earlier this week, Terry Funk, who was a trailblazer of his own. I'm too young to know a lot of Terry Funk's history and that kind of stuff. I really know him from the stuff that he did with Mick Foley, but with Bray Wyatt passing and just being a fan, that has hit me hard for a couple different reasons. One, him being my own age, dying from a heart attack, from complications of you can look it up. I'm at loss for words. When I mental health, mental illness is very important to me. And one of the things that is very apparent, I like wrestling. And seeing someone who is, in their prime with a lot of future ahead of, cut short for various reasons. His last match was before WrestleMania. it was a Mountain Dew pitch black match against LA Knight. And it was an amazing match. The creativity, and just my thoughts and prayers go to the Rotunda family. Bray Wyatt's real name is Windham Rotunda. He is the son of the WWF superstar called IRS. And it's really shocking. So Thursday, someone called me because I was trying, I kind of unplugged and I went to a park. I had an egg salad sandwich and I just watched people paint. These people in the park. There was maybe 150 people, all in this space with easels, and they were painting. And I went to the park. I was drinking water, and I got home, and somebody called me. It's like, hey, did you hear of the passing of Bray Wyatt? And no. And I watched SmackDown yesterday. And it was one of the most, they did a tribute show to both Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt. And that was an amazing tribute. And it's not just people from WWE, it's from people all over. And the last time that I really felt this way was when Eddie Guerrero passed away. And that, that hit home. As somebody who is always positive and trying to share a positive message, I'm trying to find the right words. And I've been through I've been to many wrestling events, and I've had the honor of talking to like-minded people who can talk about the pros and cons of wrestling, and the creative mind, the people who are able to essentially steal the show. That was Bray Wyatt. And with almost everything that his on-screen character did, it was entertaining. From his stuff with Alexa Bliss, or the Wyatt family. I remember him on Nexus as Husky Harris. And you know, time's short. And my heart goes out to his family, his brother, his wife, everybody, and all of his friends, all, just there's a lot of creativity, like the stuff with the Hardys, and the White family. That angle was amazing. The entire stuff with Randy Orton, the Shield, and one of my favorite matches was Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker at WrestleMania 31. Now I know a lot of people don't like that match, but I always enjoyed that match. And it's hard. I've been my depression has been really high in the last few weeks, and that's just adding on top of it, because you hear these things, you hear these rumors of battling things, and then finding out that somebody who is similar to your age and no longer with us, and who has made a huge impact on one's life, one's happiness, because if you know anything about me, wrestling makes me happy. Things of wrestling, I could talk for days and you could see the gleam on my face. That is a happy place. And it's really hard when tragedy strikes, and there's nothing I can do. And WWE did an amazing job last night, and you know, there's when it comes to, wrestling death, they're the one seemingly every week. When, especially this year, there's many that have happened. And through, since I've been alive. But very few are, as unexpected like this. Excuse me. And so thank you, Bray Wyatt. Thank you, Windham, Rotunda. And I mention this almost weekly. And this is a huge, this is the reason of why you should tell the people in your life you love them. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Today's not guaranteed. Love the people in your life. Do amazing things. I wish you amazing day. I wish you the life that you deserve. I wish good things coming your way. And life is fragile. Life is precious. And a couple things about Bray Wyatt. A few years ago, he lost his best friend, Brody, and I'm sure they're hanging out together in the big sky. I genuinely believe that. Add some happiness that, do amazing stuff. But it's hard for unexpected death and tragedy, and I just said it. Life is precious. Life is fragile. Call people in your life you care about. Tell them you love them. Ask them for, invite them over for coffee, or watch your movie, play a board game, play video games, spread the happiness, live a little, laugh a lot, smile huge. you know, it's a lot for me to go to hear these type of things and try and live the best life that I can, spread the happiness, tell people that they matter in life, that you're doing the best thing that you can. And I'm proud of y'all, and I want everybody to continue to do amazing stuff in life. And this is just where I am in my headspace. The last couple of nights have been hard on me, and it's and again, I am an outsider in this. I am just a fan of wrestling. I don't know. I couldn't even fathom or imagine what the people close to him are going through. And I wish them the best. And so, thank you for being amazing people. I hope you can enjoy your amazing Saturday. But that's this week's episode. So thank you, Bray Wyatt. Thank you, Terry Funk. Thank you to all the wrestlers that have passed away. As a fan of wrestling and somebody who depends on wrestling to lift me up, to do a lot of things, this hits me like a 10-ton brick. Finding the right words, trying to hold things together. But thank you, Bray. Thank WWE for doing an amazing job last night at SmackDown for the tribute show. And I love the people in your life. And may you have the best day, best week. And hopefully I see you here next week. I don't know what next week's gonna bring. But until then, be safe. I love you all. And I bid you all adieu.